Funky, funky, funky.
Tech radio check.
Yo, what's good? It's your brother Breezy Brainstorm, and we here with episode 180 of the Hip Hop Riff of the Week. This week, It Ain't Hard to Tell by Nas is on the docket today, and I got a special surprise for y'all because it ain't hard to tell that this bass line is real simple. So I'm going to use this track as an example to show the harmonies that are usually played over bass lines. I don't want to say usually, but this is just an example of a harmony played over a bass line that's simple, because oftentimes when we're playing the bass, we're not doing anything really extravagant. We're holding the music together. Sometimes I like to say we're holding it down, but more specifically, we're gluing the track together. And we can't do that if we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. So often we're just playing root notes or roots and fifths and keeping it real simple. And I love this beat. This is a classic beat. And I really wanted to just present this, but I knew that the bass line was simple. And I figured the next best thing is just to go in on other elements of the track and explain to you guys how the bass line glues other parts of this track together. So it's not going to be too complicated. Like, we can just break down the bass line right now. It's in the key of E minor, and it's only 4 notes. It's legit. G, A, F, E. That's it. That's the bass line. That's not the best part. So we're going to get into the harmony, because fun fact, the sample and the harmony of this is from Michael Jackson's Human Nature. He's one of the few artists to successfully get away with sampling Michael Jackson. The legend has it is that Nas was able to sample this track only if he did not curse through this entire song. So that's how he was able to get this track successfully sampled for hip hop history. So I want to go into those chords right now. So if you look over here, okay, I have an app up and I'm going to break down the harmony along with the bass line. Like I said, the bass line is G, A, F, and E. G, A, F, E. So G is the root. Now, this is the G triad. Now, this app shows you both the keys on the piano and, well, the notes on the piano and on the guitar, and on the staff paper as well, as you can see. So, G. However, it's a G major 7. G major 7 to A, an A major, right? Then F major 7. This F major 7 is just F in the root note. Now this is showing the importance of you being a bass player, because higher up, it's just A minor, but your F makes it a major 7 chord. This is why it's important to understand what role you're playing as a person who's playing an entire song. Because this, you take this off, it's a whole different chord now, whole different chord entirely. Then E. Now you notice E minor is the last chord, but without your E, it's just a G flat. A G major chord. Okay? So let's go back to the G for a second. So I didn't explain that. So G is the root that you're playing as a bass player, that we're making it a major 7th, right? The F is the 7th, the B is the 3rd, D is the 5th, right? The G is right here, but so G, F, B, D. this is just A is the root, and then the A triad on top. Right? Then F. F, A, C, E, the 4 notes in the major. F major, 7. Like I said, this is A minor. Then E. So as you can see, your bass playing makes a big difference on the tonality of the entire track. And when I found this app, it was just like, wow, this is a breath of fresh air, because not only can I see it on the keyboard, and you can also hear it sounds like Human Nature. Is essentially Michael Jackson's Human Nature. Go listen to the original track, you'll hear it in the background, and then they drop it, and then it just becomes drum and bass. But that is the harmonic foundation of this song. And once again, the bass line is boom. And there you have it. It's your brother Breezy Brainstorm. I just figured I'd spice things up a little bit. There's plenty of bass lines that I want to do that aren't complicated, but they have more to it. And, you know, I'm a multifaceted musician. You know, I produce, I engineer. You know, I've been learning the keys, and I play some guitar, and I play some drums too. So I've wanted to add a little bit more to this hip hop experience. You know, I'm mainly a bass player, but you need to know the harmony around what you're playing, because one of my mentors told me that you can be a good bass player pretty easily, but if you want to be a great bass player, then you have to learn harmony. And my harmony journey went between learning guitar and learning the keys. And I went to guitar because I figured the keys were too complicated, and I'm mostly related to the bass. But when you're learning harmony on the guitar, you're learning not just the music theory, but you got to get your hands strong. You gotta damn near throw up gang signs just to figure things out. But with the keys, you just press a button, and everything is laid out at one place at one time, meaning that there's multiple places you can play the same note on the guitar, just like on the bass. However, this A, this G to A, the tonality of this is only going to be played here. If I played, that was a completely different note. Same G and A, but you can only find this on one place on the keyboard. And once I kind of was locked into that, things became a lot easier. So I'm going to do a few more episodes where I break down a simpler bass line and I explain the harmony that's on top of the bass line, so that you can get a better understanding of what you're doing as a bass player. So it's your brother Breezy Brainstorm. You know, it ain't hard to tell that was an easy bass line, but sometimes you need to learn a little bit more to go from good to great. So I'm gonna catch you on the flip. Peace. Talking now.